Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing well. So let's quickly see what Bitcoin is doing because I see a lot of you know good news going around Bitcoin where India has just announced that they they're gonna be taxing crypto about I think it's 30% somewhat. So I mean, it is kind of a good news, but the tax rate is extremely high. But does it mean that they're not banning crypto? We can look at the positive side. So yeah, some good news. As soon as the month started, we had this good news come out for the Bitcoin. Okay, so things are looking a little bit better. But let's take a look at Bitcoin because I want to quickly show you something. Okay, where Bitcoin, when it had this rally over here, had this correction, then a rally, then a correction, then took off. Okay, so let's just cover the daily chart first, actually. So you know that what I'm going to cover in this hide the indicator. So you can see Bitcoin is still in this channel. I gave you this channel, it's going to play in this little, playground, you could call it, and then wait for the resistance to break. I mean, I don't want this video to be boring, so I'm just going to quickly tell you, it's just going to do this. Okay. And, you know, wait for the, resistance or the support to be broken. Then if you break this area over here, takes out, then obviously you're going to the upside. Okay, that's one thing because a lot of people are eyeing this resistance level, and if you break the support, you will come down to this level. Okay, I'll just mark this really quickly. Okay, right over there, 35,147. Okay, but overall we were in this pattern, this bearish head and shoulder pattern. The technical target we broke right from here. Okay, so this is the technical target. Now, is it going to get there? Is it going to make a reversal pattern right over here? We don't know that yet. As soon as we break, either we break somewhat of a support or resistance here, then you can come to know what's going to happen. Okay, but you have to come out of this little pattern. You could see it a little bit better in the 4 hourly. Okay, a lot of people are saying this is like an a ascending triangle. Yeah, we can say it's an ascending triangle, a bullish pattern, but you can see it's also a rising channel. Okay, you could see that clearly in the daily time frame. So I don't want to just hide this pattern as much because I see this as a bearish pattern. If we break this resistance, yeah, then we can consider this to be bullish in a way. Okay, you have to break this major resistance. Okay, so keep that in mind. But the technical target is towards the 29,000. Now we do have this strong support at 35,147. If we hold this support, great. We might just not come here. But if you break this support over here, yes, you are coming to these levels. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, but that's not a bad thing. That doesn't mean Bitcoin is going to zero because it is making somewhat of a like a double bottom kind of pattern. It made this double bearish double bottom, but we can also create something like this if it takes a bounce right from here, which I strongly feel it can do that. Okay, and that's where my next technical analysis will come in. Okay, so if you go to the weekly time frame, actually go to the monthly because that's going to give us a better indication. If you go to the monthly and you take a look at this chart now, okay, and let me actually just remove all the drawings so I can explain this a little bit better. Okay, take a look at this chart. Eh, And you can see that Bitcoin's movement is like that. Okay, you can see this movement. Okay, nothing is hidden, it's right in front of you. This is the movement of Bitcoin. Okay, it went up, came down, went up, came down, went up. Okay, simple as that. Now you see, oops, let me just take it off. So you see this parabolic move, okay, in the monthly time frame where it just took off, okay? Now, obviously, you're gonna have a sell-off after a run like that because nothing in stock market goes up straight up and just stays there, okay? I mean, it comes back because there is gravity in the charting stock market, it will come back to earth. Okay, so now you can see this pattern clearly where when Bitcoin was right over here, it made this symmetrical triangle formation. Okay, now within this symmetrical triangle, you have a technical target to the upside. Okay, right over here. If you just measure this target, so it was right over here. Okay, about 44,000 and 44,851. Now, if you look at this pattern in a bit differently, and you can say this was the neckline, okay, because it is creating somewhat of a look in the weekly. I can show you. Take this off. Somewhat of this pattern as well, where it came down, went up, came down, went up, came down, went up. Okay, so you can see we have this neckline. Okay, and now if you just measure this move right over here, okay, and you can see this is a inverse head and shoulder pattern. What I see it as when I just draw this little pattern. Okay, so it comes to right over here. Okay, you can see where it came to. Okay, at this support. Okay, so I believe this was the actual pattern it made. Okay, because it made a symmetrical triangle, and inside it made a bullish pattern as well. So this symmetrical triangle was valid. Okay, because it made a bullish pattern within the symmetrical triangle. It's not necessary to do that, but when that happens, it's an indication that the momentum is bullish, and as soon as you break the neckline, you are going towards the upside. Okay, so that's what happened. You had this technical target because your breakout happened right from here. Now we had this another technical target of the symmetrical triangle, so you can see where the target went. Okay, now if you just take this off, take this off, take this off, you can see that it came right exact to this support. Okay, and when we broke this resistance, it went up, made this little pattern. Okay, now in my viewpoint, I see this as just like an overextension because this was the technical target. And this tells me that the buyers for Bitcoin were extremely high. That's why you had this breakout right from here, and then you made this kind of pattern. It's a double bottom bearish pattern, but you could also do this and make a W pattern right over here and break this neckline. Okay, if you break that neckline, obviously you will have a technical target to the upside, and this is going to be that, and that's going to be about 146. I told you it's going to go around, let's really do this. Okay, about 100 and in between the 2 Fibonacci level and 2.272 Fibonacci level. So this is where Bitcoin can go if this scenario plays out. Okay, now if you let's just take this off. So if you see this, technical target, and this was the measurement of the head. Okay, now if this technical target got right over here, okay, and you could also place this right over here. Okay, right over here. Okay, the reason I say that, you could also make a case where it can also do something like this. Okay, this was the head. Okay, however you want to look at it, because this was the breakout point. Okay, so now if this is the technical target and the price went above, that's an indication that this was a overextension, what I feel. Okay, now if you look at yeah, exactly, look at the RSI now, it's overextended. Okay, so this wasn't overextended, so the RSI had to come down to cool off, and you can see clearly we made this bearish divergence as well. So this made clear sense when the price was higher than the momentum. Okay, so in reality, the price should have came here and just consolidated over here. But in reality, what happened, it actually broke this level and went on top. So even if the price came back, buyers thought there were a lot of buyers than sellers at this point. Okay, they thought this was a good area to purchase Bitcoin again. It went up, and especially the buyers who bought here, when the price came down, they rebought. And then the price went up, then it came down. Now it's coming down to these levels because this is the strongest support for Bitcoin, okay? And if you look at the uh, if you look at this level, okay, let me show you the 100 moving average. Okay, look at the 100 moving average. It's actually holding the price right now in the weekly time frame. But if you go to the monthly time frame, you can see the 20 moving average is holding the price. Now, it is no surprise to a lot of traders who, do this. Even if the price is consolidating, they were waiting for the 20 moving average to get to the price. Okay, this is a very bullish sign if the price holds. Um, the 20 moving average holds the price. Even if it comes down, bounces off the 55, then obviously you know that buyers are going to step in and buy it right over here. But if it holds right over here at the 20 moving average, you will have um, uh, basically an indication the price is going to move towards the upside, because you can see over here. Let me show you now. Take off the drawings, move the drawings, and you can see this price action. Look, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then a bounce. Okay, so you can see it has happened before and it is happening again. Okay, so this right over here. Okay, look at this. So it is kind of a similar fashion, but this has happened faster. Okay, it has come in a faster period of time frame. Okay, because this run that we had, Bitcoin was pretty new. Okay, and awareness was quite low. Okay, so this run that we had, it came down. Okay, because a lot of people who bought here, they were selling right over here. So then the price came down at the 55 moving average, went up. Okay, the second go, this is the second go that happened. Okay, came down. Okay, and then made a beautiful, you could call it a symmetrical triangle, W pattern, however you want to call it. But let's measure it if it was kind of like a W pattern. Okay, let's look at it as a W pattern, where this was the rejection point and this was this is the W and this is the measurement. Okay, you can see clearly it came right to the target. Okay, so within this W pattern, it came right, actually exactly to the target. Right over there. Okay, a little bit above, but you see what I mean. Okay, it's right over there. Let's measure this again. Actually, if this was the, yeah, you can see it came right at the target. Okay, and then it had this inverse head and shoulder pattern which had a target of 29,000. So if you look at this as a W pattern, then double bottom W pattern, then you're hitting right at the target. And this scenario is exactly same as this scenario, because look at this. Went up, came down, hit the resistance again, came down, went up. So this is like a W pattern, you can see right over here. Okay, and then it went up. This is a faster time frame, but similar situation is going on. Look at this. This is the bottom. Now this price action came all the way down to 55. Now this is, if it comes down to 55, great. But if it holds this level, then this is a surety we can break this resistance over here and go towards the upside. So guys, this, I really wanted to share this with you. Hope this brought you some new information and some knowledge, and kindly like my videos if you like this kind of content. give me a like so I know that you are liking my channel content, and subscribe to my channel because I'm looking at things from outside of the box. Okay, so try to, just subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.